What's up, guys? Gonna do a little bit of my typical vlog mashup here. Got some clips from a couple weeks ago, like all the way up till now. So I'm gonna go throw them all in here, and then if I have to talk about them or whatever, I'll talk about them. Tell you what's going on. So enjoy. All right, so this is the day we brought Tasha home. We finally threw my turkey from work in the oven and cooked up our own Thanksgiving dinner, but I was definitely just showing off here. This thing turned out amazing. The skin was super crispy and flavorful. The turkey itself was so juicy. Couldn't really see it in the video, but like in person, like when I was doing that, it was just like dripping juice. It turned out delicious. It was definitely a much needed little celebration dinner for sure. Well, guys, we are here at PetSmart and not in Monroe. We are down in Rossford, Ohio. So today is the day after we did the gingerbread. Oh my God, I struggle to say some words lately. The day after we did those gingerbread houses at Jake's house. It's Sunday. The dogs, all three, were convinced to have kennel cough. Like I said in the video where we took Tasha to the vet, all three dogs are coughing with the exact same cough. So Tasha was coughing really bad that one day when we took her to the vet, like just out of the ordinary, and it was like a different cough than, you know, when we took her in last week, you know, with the emergency. The vet basically said like that's what she thinks it is, but she doesn't think that Tasha got it from being at that emergency vet because it was too soon. And the puppies started doing it. Well, you know, they're not puppies, but we still call them puppies because they're Tasha's puppies. They started doing it, I think the second day Tasha was home, maybe even the first. So I really don't think that it was from there either, because there's no way that they would have developed it and whatnot that quick. Like the vet even said it usually takes about 7 days to, you know, for them to like start coughing and all that. Basically, it's like, you know, when cats have like a hairball or whatever and they like kind of like cough and cough and cough, and then they do that like choking like gag cough. I don't want to imitate it because it just sounds nasty, but the thing is, like, they'll just keep doing it, and then they do it again, and then they do it again, and then sometimes it's 3, 4, 5 hours before you hear it again, and sometimes it's literally 20 seconds later they're doing it again. Bailey and Tasha have not coughed anything up. Like, I guess it's really common to, the cough produces like a, you know, like a mucus. Like, think of like a human having a cold, like, because that's almost like essentially what it is. Bailey will do it for a while, but it's not that bad. Like, it doesn't really sound like it's, you know, like irritating or, you know, her throat or anything like that. Tasha sounded pretty nasty that first day that we took her to the vet, but it's not as bad now. Coco's, like, 1 minute it sounds just like she's just like a normal cough, and then, you know, an hour later it sounds like, you know, like I'm like looking over waiting for this dog to like cough up blood or something because it's so rough. She is actually spitting stuff up, like, you know, like mucus and phlegm or whatever. It sounds so nasty, but so she's actually coughing stuff up. But the thing is, like, as soon as they get out of bed and just start walking around and get hyper about anything, then they just start, you know, it's just like nonstop. But yesterday, none of them did it, like, but more than literally a couple times throughout the entire day. So, like, it wasn't bad at all. Today, Tasha was doing it all morning, not Coco or Bailey. And then Coco started doing it for a while, and then Bailey would do it once in a blue moon. And then we went and got some food because Shelby's not feeling so hot. And then, of course, I come back, you know, we've got food. So all three dogs are like, oh my God, there's food. Let's, you know, give us treats. We want some, we want some. And literally the entire time we were trying to eat, all three dogs were just going back and, like, at first it was just Coco, and then it was Coco and Coco and Coco and Coco. Like, to a point where, like, all right, there has to be something we can, like, give them, or some sort of remedy or something. And then Bailey started doing it, and, like, she hasn't really done it all day. And then she's doing it nonstop. And then Tasha did it a couple times. And then all three of them were sitting there doing it, and we're just like, we're pulling our hair out. What can we give these poor dogs? Like, Bailey and Tasha's aren't bad, but Coco just, like, it's so horrible to listen to. Not like, you know, oh my God, it's annoying, but like horrible in a sense of, like, it sounds painful. And the vet, like, we specifically called and asked, they're like, it's nothing to worry about. It clears up in, you know, 1 to 3 weeks, sometimes even sooner. And I'm like, well, our luck, that 3 weeks is going to be every single day of that 3 weeks. And she's like, it sounds way worse than what it is. You know, it's just something that's going to run its course, and then they'll be okay. you know, don't bring them in unless they're, you know, not eating and not drinking and stuff like that, which these dogs are 1000% themselves, eating, drinking, running around, playful, sleeping, energetic. It's just this cough. And so we're like, okay, but like I got high-key pissed. Like I was sitting there, I'm like, you cannot tell me that this is not something to worry about, because Coco's kept getting worse and worse.
Okay, I'll show you guys.
I was just telling the fine folks about our day today.
All right, I'll show you guys the loot.
What did you get?
Our dogs have kennel cough, in case he didn't tell you.
That's what I was already talking
It's pretty
about.
bad. Thank God I got 2 of these.
Yeah.
This is one, and online it looks like it's way bigger, but...
Oh, I didn't even say, yeah, we're down at this PetSmart because
this
every single location is sold out of this stuff. Tasha was prescribed an actual,
it's like
a cough syrup, essentially.
Like a cough suppressant, yeah. And the thing is, it's for humans too, which blows my mind.
Right.
But with the flu, RSV, and all kinds of stuff going around right now, it's in such high demand. Every
single location that we've tried to get it at doesn't have it in stock.
So this is it. Some kennel cough drops. Anyways, $13 for both of these.
Each, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I got them some frosted mix, some cookies for Christmas.
I knew you weren't just going to get the drops.
Of course not. Do you know me? And then beans at Coco, she's got kind of like bad teeth. I got her these PB bananas, peanut butter and banana flavor. They're soft and small for her. And then I got this for Bailey.
She's going to love it.
Well, they're sick, so this is more for like Tasha. This is for Bailey, and then these are for Coco. But the thing is, they need to be laying down and just relaxing. And when him and I were eating, that's when they decided, hey, let's just,
we're eating upstairs from now on until they're not sick.
They're just like, hey, let's do this.
But you know, come to think of it, I don't know. I have shown our tree yet. So it really sucks because our ceiling is too low to put like a topper thing on it. We used to have one, and we would like shove it here, like right there, and just have it like in front of the tree like this, but it just honestly it looked awkward, and we didn't like the topper anyways, so we're like, screw it. But yeah, we love it. And it's cool, there's a button on the cord where you can press it and it goes to white lights or the multicolored, or it'll go back and forth. And then one of my favorite ornaments is right here. It's a little pug, and it says 2012, and that's the year we got Tasha. And I believe that was our first Christmas like living on our own too. So it's real special. All right, finally, I think maybe some content worth filming. I'm gonna pick up some last minute Christmas. Actually, funny thing is, this is early for me. So today is, Alexa, what's the date?
Today is Tuesday, December 20th.
Yeah, so normally, not to talk too much, I literally start doing my Christmas shopping. Like, I might have a couple things like by now, but I genuinely like usually start my bulk of the shopping like today or tomorrow. Sometimes literally Christmas Eve, like I'm still driving around stores like picking up stuff. She's like, Dad, are you recording? You never put me in the videos. Hi, tell everybody hi. And the poor thing can't see that good. That's why she always ducks down when you tap her head. She thinks she's like bumping into something. She's like, all right, I'm gonna go lay back down. She's doing amazing. She's like 100% her stubborn, hard-headed, sassy self. So she's doing great. But like, we got our Christmas tree up late this year. You know, like we haven't had a chance to go to the zoo lights, you know, like we usually do. Which granted, that's been more of a weather thing, because the one time we were gonna go, it was just insanely windy, and I think it even started raining that night, which would have been horrible. You know, like, I don't know, just everything has just not felt Christmassy this year. But let's change that. Like, I don't know how, but let's change that. I need to listen to more Christmas music. We need more Christmas lights. We need more decorations. I think next year is going to be, you know, way better, hopefully. Like, sorry, Amazon guys showed up with, speaking of, some gifts. Some other presents for Shelby. So I'm gonna go get ready real quick. I'm just gonna, like, you know, lint roll the shirt, clean up the beard a little bit, and then we'll hit the road. I left my beard straightener like preheating too long, and it literally just straightened the crap out of it. I got this little cheap, tiny, like, mini straightener, and it's just on and off. And usually when I turn it on, I use it within like probably 20-30 seconds. So it gets that like stupid curve that's like right here from, you know, like when I sleep and it's all squished. It gets that out, but just kind of leaves it looking like pretty natural still. Like this just looks like way too damn straight. It doesn't even look right, but thankfully I'm just going out to grab a couple gifts and coming back home. As I'm walking out the door, another present shows up. Alrighty, so gift one is, well, not gift one, but gift one that I'm picking up tonight is done. So she wants this little tattoo. I won't say what it is. And she found one that was like photoshopped, you know, like as an example. And it was cool. We liked it. And my first thoughts were, you know, that's going to be like way too thin. And that's the same thing he said. He's like, you know, honestly, he's like, we could do that. He's like, but I'm just giving you forewarning, like it's going to look like crap over time, like, you know, sooner than later. So he wouldn't recommend it. So he said, you know, bigger sizes, thicker lines, stuff like that. So I got her the gift certificate, which hopefully should cover it. If not, you know, I'll definitely pay the difference. But I didn't want to get like too much, you know, and then she's got like some oddball, you know, like $25 or $30 like gift certificate left. But yeah, off to the next one. Sorry it's super dark. Just picked up Shelby's mom's gift. I was sitting here kind of stressing because I'm like, Jesus, what do I get her mom and dad? I'm gonna pick her dad something up tomorrow after work. What else? Oh, I gotta pick up one more today. One more. Present, grab some food and head home. Alrighty, so if you didn't see what that one was, I'm not gonna say it because that's one of Shelby's presents. God, I want to go buy another one for myself. I think that would be so cool in my game room. But which I wish you guys were like caught up on it because I'm so much farther than my video show. I got about 3 or 4 videos till you guys are caught up. But time to grab some food and head back in or head back home.